everyone. This is Marva Riley. Some 15 years or so ago, I could not do what I'm doing. I was diagnosed with a serious heart disease called cardiomyopathy. I could barely walk across the room without getting short of breath. I had to have a procedure done on my heart, and the physician told me that I need to incorporate exercise in my routine on a regular basis. In fact, he told me to walk every day for half an hour. Well, that was about 15 years, or maybe a little bit more than 15 years ago. I was diagnosed with cardiomyopathy, where my ejection fraction was 35%. Normally 65 or greater. I could hardly breathe. I could hardly walk. I had no energy. And for sure, I could not be doing what I'm doing. I just finished jogging 2 miles, which tells me that my endurance is super good. I am almost 60 years old. In fact, next week, Wednesday, I'll be 60 years old. And I feel great. My body looks amazing because I work out on a regular basis. This year, for years I walked, but this year my challenge was to be able to jog 2 miles comfortably without being short of breath, and also to incorporate some weights and resistance training in my routine. And I've been doing that. And I'm so pleased with the way I look, with the way I feel. I feel so energetic and alive. I feel young, even though I'm getting older. Yesterday I was listening to one of my favorite physicians, Dr. Mark Hyman. He was saying that he's 62, but they did some DNA test of some sort that says even though biologically he's 62, his body is like a 42-year-old. And that's kind of how I feel. I'm able to do some things now that I was never able to do, like squats and weightlifting. And it has helped me in so many ways. Not only was I diagnosed with heart disease, I had depression and anxiety. I had trouble sleeping. I had H. pylori and GERD and trouble digesting my food. I had constipation. Sometimes I had diarrhea and bloating and joint pain and muscle pain, to name a few. And once I embraced the healthy, holistic lifestyle and started eating healthy and exercising on a regular basis, getting enough sleep, drinking plenty of water and sunlight and fresh air, and just learning to relax and enjoy life. Oh my goodness, what a difference that has made. I have not fit into a size 2 dress or clothes for years. I think perhaps before I had my children, and my daughter is 41 years old. Now I'm comfortably fitting a size 2 outfit, and it's actually even a little loose. In fact, I have so mastered the art of losing the weight and keeping it off for good, which I cover in my books, by the way, that now I have to be a little careful about not losing too much weight. I practice intermittent fasting, which is an amazing tool to help to take the weight off and to keep it off for good. Well, why is there so much emphasis on weight loss? Overweight and obesity lead to a whole lot of health issues, including heart disease, including diabetes, including hypertension, including depression and anxiety and trouble sleeping and trouble breathing, including digestive issues and joint issues and muscle issues. Yes, overweight and obesity is bad for us. So it's important to take the weight off and keep it off for good. And that is a struggle for many people, but I cover a lot of that, 7 steps to help us to lose the weight and keep it off for good in my books. And my first book is Eat, Sleep, Meditate, A Nurse's Guide to Health, where I tell my story of being plagued with life-threatening health issues and how I was able to go from an unhealthy 30-something year old to a totally healthy almost 60-year-old. And if I did it, so can you. So I invite you to pick up a copy of my books there on Amazon and also on my website, rnmarvariley.com. I will post a link below. But my friends, if I am able to do it, so can you. It's not as difficult as we think. It's actually pretty simple, and I'd like to show you how you can reclaim your health, how you can actually reverse your age, okay, how you can feel better now at an older age than you did when you were younger, like I have. Some things that I wasn't able to do, I'm now able to do, like changing the way I eat, incorporating some exercise. You can exercise as much as you want to, but if you don't change the way you eat, you're not gonna get anywhere with regards to reversing health problems, preventing health problems, losing the weight and keep it off for good. And my recipe book, SHEIR, SHEIR, is an acronym for Simple, Healthy, Easy, and Inexpensive Recipes. Has tons of recipes to help you to get on the healthy eating and to stay on it. All right, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends and your family. Take care of yourself. Visit my website. I have tons of healthy recipes and tips to help you to stay on the healthy path. And my website is rnmarvariley.com. You can reach out to me on my website. I'm also on all the major social media platforms, on Instagram and Facebook. I have a Facebook group called The Doctor and You. I'm on LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, and pretty much all the major social media platforms. All right? You take care now. Take care of yourself. Self-care is healthcare.